All right. Well, I took out the headphones. How about now? Can you guys hear me now? Let me know if you guys can hear me. All right. All right. Very good. All right. Yeah, man. My iPad is weird, man. Like sometimes it lets me. Sometimes I'm good to go. Sometimes I'm not. It's weird. It's weird. Anyway, um, yeah. So I've got you up on two screens here. Again, the the video quality and the sound quality is shit. But of course, when I get back to Philly, I'll have access to all my regular resources. I'll have access to my studio mic, and and all that good stuff. So like I said, I'll be back in Philly tomorrow night, and at that point, I will resume my regular scheduled TSR live with Donovan Sharpe bright and early on Wednesday morning at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. I will have beaten the jet lag. So let me go ahead and get to it. So earlier today, I saw a Facebook post by a guy. I don't even remember what the hell his. I don't remember what the hell his name was. Something to the effect of women don't stay loyal to you if you go broke. And a lot of guys co-signed on that. Um, and listen, the thing is this, man. Men need to quit bitching about the lack of female loyalty. This is the problem with a lot of men out there. They expect women to remain loyal to you if your situation changes and if it stays that way. Mac McFall says, "Dude, How about investing in the real microphone when you're on the road? That's broadcast quality. Broadcast quality." No. I've invested. Obviously, if this is your first time watching, obviously you know that this is not my studio. Um, like I said, I've got my studio mic and everything back in my studio. So um, if you don't like what you're seeing or what you're hearing, and you don't have to watch now. You can listen now. Just watch all my other videos. But I've invested more than enough money in equipment. But while I'm on the road, I figured I'd give you guys a few videos and keep the party going. So yeah, Mac McFall, I've invested quite a bit of money in my studio equipment. At this point, I'm not going to invest. I'm not going to invest money for studio equipment when I'm on the road. So that's just how it is. Anyway, the if your situation changes, what you have to do, what men have to understand is that women are not loyal to you. They're loyal to your agency. They're loyal to your ability to acquire resources, etc., etc. So if your situation changes, for example, if you lose your job or if all of your savings, for whatever reason, if you lose all your money, a woman is not just all of a sudden going to become disloyal to you. So long as you have enough time in with her, as long as she has seen enough out of you to that point to know that, hey, if this guy gets knocked down, he has the ability to get back up and get back to where he was or close to it. Even if you do get back to that point, women know that it's not immediate. And again, I want you guys to understand that women don't expect perfection. They don't expect you to be 100% on your game 100% of the time. They understand that, hey, every once in a while there are going to be cracks in the armor. Again, so long as you have enough, I guess, quote unquote, alpha cred built up, they're not going to punish you for one indiscretion, especially if you're consistently who you are, which is that high value male that doesn't deal with her shenanigans. So a lot of guys might say at this point, okay, well, what if you lose everything, right? What if you lose your job? What if you lose your car? What if all of a sudden your financial situation changes? And let's just go ahead and keep it real. This is where a lot of guys complain about the lack of loyalty as far as women are concerned. Hey, if you lose all your money, if your financial situation changes, then women aren't loyal. They were never loyal to you in the first place. Well, it really depends upon how you respond, right? Women know that Rome isn't built in one day. They understand that, but you still have to build. So if things were to go to shit, if your financial situation were to change right now, like if you were to just go broke, women understand that, yeah, you might have to take a day or two to sort of blow off some steam, to sort of, get your, get your wits about you, get your bearings back before you go out and hit, and hustle again. But if you lay on the couch and you start drinking, you start doing drugs, oh, woe is me, I had a great job, I had all this money, now I don't. Guess what? She is not going to be loyal to you anymore because you're no longer the person that you were, right? Listen, man, you know what they say, man makes the money, money never makes the man. And I know that sounds cliche-ish, but it's true. Women are loyal to your ability to make that money. They understand that money can be made and money can be lost. Now, that's not to say that there aren't a lot of women out there that no matter what happens, if you're a millionaire, then all of a sudden you have to file for bankruptcy, they're off and running. Listen, there are women out there like that. So I'm not going to say that all women will give you a chance to sort of recover, but if a woman really and truly does love you, she will give you the opportunity to get back on your feet. And again, you have to understand that you can't be with a woman for 6 months and be a millionaire, and then all of a sudden you're not a millionaire, or you lose your job and expect her to stick around. Dude, you're only with her for 6 months, right? Like, you don't have enough time in. She doesn't really know you like that. But if you're with a woman for 2.5, 3.5, sometimes even 5 years, and you're doing great financially, then all of a sudden your financial situation changes. All of a sudden you lose your job. All of a sudden you have to file bankruptcy, or you get sick or hurt, and you're racking up six-figure doctor bills, things of that nature, right? If you're with her for an extended period of time, so long as she sees that you're going to get off your ass and continue to, again, women know and understand you have to take some time to blow off some steam, got to take some time to recover, get your bearings back. Listen, man, if you got to do lines, you got to throw back a few bottles of whiskey just to kind of get it all out, that's fine. As long as you don't stay there, as long as you show that ability, that stick-to-itiveness, right? Like you get knocked down 7 times, you get back up 8 times. As long as you don't stay pathetic, your woman is probably going to stay loyal to you. Which brings me to something else. Is niggas want unconditional love. Men want unconditional love. And this whole, well, women are only loyal to you if you have money, that is exactly the same as you as a man wanting conditional love out of a woman. Newsflash, gentlemen, there is no such thing as unconditional love. There just isn't. Unconditional love is for the weak. Women, the only two things women have unconditional love for are their children and their pets. That's it. They don't have unconditional love for men that are not related to them by blood. This is not going to happen. The reason why men want unconditional love is because you want to put it into cruise control. You want a woman to be able to love you no matter what. Doesn't work that way. I've talked about this before. Learn to embrace the masculine burden of performance. That's just all there is to it. Now, women want unconditional love so that they can eat fried chicken and donuts for breakfast and not have to make an effort to be fuckable anymore, right? Like women talk about the romantic idea, oh, I want a man to love me for me. I want unconditional love. No, the reason why women want this mythical thing called unconditional love is so that they too can put it into cruise control. Women don't like to try. Women don't like to make an effort. Women are used to getting what they want without much effort. So they want that unconditional love so that later on when they get older, they don't really have to make an effort to look good. Wanting unconditional love, the desire for unconditional love, that is a female desire. That is a feminine desire. Don't be a fucking female, guys. You don't want unconditional love. There's no such thing as unconditional love. Unconditional love is for the weak. Just like you wanting a woman to be loyal to you no matter what. No, she's not going to be loyal to you no matter what. She'll be loyal to you as long as you stay you. Right? Money doesn't make you a man. The ability to go out and get that money, that's what makes you the man. If you lose the ability to go out and get that money, guess what? If you lose that money and lose the ability to go get that money, she's not going to be loyal. So you either have to have the money, the ability to get the money, or both. If you lose one or both of them, you're going to be in trouble. But a woman understands that shit happens. She understands that financial situations change. If you get sick, or if you get laid up, or if you lose your job, whatever the case may be, as long as you continue to be you. Okay, so I lost my 6-figure job. I'm gonna go to the bar with my homeboys a couple nights in a row. I'm gonna throw back some fucking whiskey. I'm I'm gonna fucking cut. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna fucking hit the heavy bag for a little while, get this frustration out. Women know that you have to. They know you got to get your bearings back. But get back on that horse, guys. She wants to see you. Okay, he lost his job. It gave him a couple of days to sort of lick his wounds. But he needs to go back out there, and get the hustling. And if she has to tell you to do that, she's not going to be loyal. You have to do that on your own. That comes from here. That comes from you. Women are loyal to themselves, guys. They're not loyal to you. They're not loyal to me. And I don't want women to be loyal to me. Women are loyal to themselves, and they're loyal to your ability to acquire resources. That's what they're loyal to. If you cease to be what you were when you met her, she will not remain loyal. Listen, if when you met your girlfriend, she was 115 pounds. Okay, you fell in love with her. You guys are great together. You're not going to feel the same way if she's 175 pounds, right? Then we have women out here bitching and complaining. Well, my man isn't loyal to me. Well, what do we say? Well, if you hadn't gained 50 pounds, maybe he still would be. But then we want to turn around and say, well, women aren't loyal. They're only loyal to you if you have money. It's the same thing, man. We value aesthetic beauty. That's what we value, youth and beauty, or a combination of both. Women value resources. They value the ability to be able to handle them. They want you to lead. Women are only as loyal. This is going to piss a lot of guys off, right? Here's how it goes. I'll put it as succinctly as I can. Women are as loyal as your performance on the job. Okay? Your performance on the job as her man, right? Your job is to have your shit together, gentlemen. Your job is to run shit. Your job is to lead her, to fuck her. Your job is to protect her from physical danger and protect her from herself. Your job is to stay on your grind, stack your paper, and keep her in line. That's what your job is. The minute you stop doing that is the minute her loyalty starts to wane for you. If she loves you, she'll give you time. Listen, the longer you're with her and the more quote-unquote alpha cred you have built up, the more leeway she'll give you, right? If you're with a woman for 7 years and you lose your job or you get sick or whatever, she'll give you some time to get your shit back together, right? But she's not going to wait around forever. Got a lot of guys telling one-sided stories. Man, I was making all this money, I lost my job, and my woman left me. No, what you didn't tell us is that after you lost your job, you crawled into a bottle. What you didn't tell us is that after you lost your job, you spent 6 months feeling sorry for yourself. You gained a bunch of weight and you lost your edge. Then she started fucking the guy ahead of you. Nah, man. No. Women are as loyal to you as your performance on the job. If you stop doing these things, gentlemen, if you stop being these things, your woman will not be loyal to you, nor should she be. Stop bitching about females being disloyal as an excuse to slack off and get soft. Women aren't designed to be loyal to anyone but themselves, their children, and their pets. That's it. They're not going to be loyal to you. And you don't want them to be unconditionally loyal to you any more than you want them to unconditionally love you. I don't want that shit. Because a woman who's going to... women who love you unconditionally are low-quality women. They're fat, ugly, old women. Well, of course she's going to love you unconditionally. She shouldn't have any other options. No. I don't want that. I don't want fat, old, ugly women. I want young, hot girls. You want their unconditional love? Dude, go to Fantasyland. You got to keep your shit together if you want to keep their loyalty. That's how it goes. All right. Let's check the chat here. Oh, there's Sharpe Assist in the house. I'm going to keep it pretty short, guys. I'm going to keep it brief. I actually just saw that O'Shea has a stream scheduled to go live right now, actually. But of course, O'Shea's on nigga time, so I know he's probably going to he's probably going to start a little bit late. So we try not to step on each other's toes with regards to these live broadcasts. Yep. Yeah, listen, man. My bad about the lack of sound. That's how that goes. Chris Williamson in the house. Desi 6819. Logic reigns supreme. Says yes, we can hear. Is Logic reign supreme? Are you Logic wins? I don't know. Leroy Honeycutt says St. Louis reporting for duty. Very good. Jyrone Smooth says I guess we have to read his lips. Yeah, I talk a lot and I'm very animated, so I don't know. Maybe you can read my lips. Desi 6819 is pushing iron. Says what's up, Donovan? Got a live show from the gym. Good. Then of course Mac McFall wanted to troll me. Dude, how about investing in the real microphone when you're on the road? That's broadcast quality. No, because I don't broadcast from the road that often, you fucking idiot. Go fuck yourself. Ay, ay, ay. Fucking trolls. Black Goliath, good to see you in here. Suede Senator is in the house. Levon Champagne says, thank you for the knowledge. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I'm still jet lagged like a motherfucker, which is good. Which is very, very good. Because when I get back to Philly, it's going to be all good. Like right now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon out here. My body clock is still telling me that it's 6 o'clock. Aunt James in the house, good to see you in here. The Gibb says if you expect something like loyalty, 9 times out of 10, you will be disappointed. Yeah, it's probably even more than that, to be honest with you. Freelance running in the house, TSR in full effect. Shout out to Nick Loizaga. Freelance Ronin says, love, don't love nobody. You're right. You're right. Love is an idea. There's no such thing as love. There really isn't. Joby One Coyote, good to see you guys in here. Charles Merchant, C-Merch. Listen, Charles, I'm as close to you as I've been in a while. I'm up here in the 775. You're down there in the 702. Should be good. Should be good. Logic Reign Supreme says, everything is conditional. You're goddamn right. Joby One Coyote says, yeah, it was a war this weekend. Called a played out for her bad disloyal behavior. Instantly offered the let's just be friends. Called out of line for confronting her and hit with the shame tactics. Of course. That's how it goes, man. He says, maybe I had a lucky escape. Her shaming tactics gave BPD vibes. Yeah, yeah. Those borderline girls, man, dude, they try to shame you any way they can. They really do. And if you don't have red pill awareness, they're going to fall for them. They keep you they keep you around to torch you. They keep you around just long enough to torch you just a little bit more. That's how it goes. Logic Reign Supreme says, oh, I already read that. Whew, this jet lag's got me repeating shit. Freelance Ronin says the whole unconditional love these women mouth about is a shit test for women to see if they can use a man as a simp. Absolutely. Sharpe assist in the house. Good to see you in here. Bruno Goats says so many low-level MGTOWs want unconditional love, but claim they don't. Right. I don't want yeah, of course you do. Listen, unconditional. There's no such thing as unconditional love, man. Not if you're a man with a woman, and you shouldn't want unconditional love. I like the fact that I know that Devin will walk right out the door if I get fat. I like the fact that I know Devin will walk right out the door or cheat on me or branch wing like all women do if I lose my edge. I like that. It keeps me on my toes. And Devin knows that if she gets fat, I'm also out the door. So it's the same thing. Oh, Logic Reign Supreme says not Logic wins. Gotcha. Retro Fan is in the house. Yeah, it has been a long time. Outcast Drew says enjoying the show, D. Need to start pumping more iron. Oh my god, see? I'm yawning and it's 3 o'clock in the fucking afternoon, man. See, at 6 o'clock in the evening, I'm usually about 3 hours. It's usually 3 hours before I go to bed. I try to be in bed between 9 and 10 because I'm old. I'm 41 and I can't stay up till 12 all the time. Levon Champagne says, where is the super chat? No, I don't accept super chat, Levon, because I have to be monetized and YouTube's not going to monetize my channel. Not only that, YouTube takes 30% of super chats off the top, but you can go to streamlabs.com/Donovan Sharpe and the number 1, just like Sharpe Assist, just put in there, and you can contribute. You can contribute that way. I do appreciate it though, and 100% of your contribution comes directly to the towers. Brooklyn NYQ says, Donovan, salute as a Giants fan. I enjoyed the Eagles losing last night. Keep up the great work. You give me great knowledge every time you blog. Yeah, that was a bad loss for the Eagles, man. Like we had total control. We had total control of that game, and Cam Newton came back and beat our ass. We deserved to lose that game, but thankfully for us, it is the NFC least this year. So. I think 9 wins wins the division. The Redskins are not winning the NFC East. They're not going to do it. It's either going to be the Eagles or the Cowboys. Look, this is Super Bowl hangover, man. We're getting everybody's best shot. We're just not, we're not. There's a big difference between being the hunter and the hunted. Last year we were the hunter. I think we reeled off 10 games in a row. We won our first game, then lost to Kansas City, and then we won 9, 10 games in a row. Even when we lost to LA, when Wentz, even when Wentz tore his ACL up in LA last year, we still won that game. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Bruno Goat says Houston is making sex doll brothels illegal. Oh my god. He says turd flinging monkeys and his feelings probably. Yeah, right. So Houston is making sex doll brothels illegal? Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Women, and it's so funny, women make fun of these sex dolls. Just off the topic here, women talk all this shit about, oh, sex dolls can't do this, sex dolls can't do that. Well, bitch, neither do you, right? The only difference is that they're, listen, man, I'm never, look, man, I don't want to get into this, but if you're a dude and you have a relationship with a sex doll, listen, that's not something I would do, but I don't blame guys for doing it, man. Dude, I remember when I first heard about sex dolls. Devin and I had a conversation about it, and of course, she's a woman, so she's gonna take offense. So I was like, Devin, like seriously, you have nothing to bitch about. Like, I'm not gonna fucking sex doll. Like, don't worry about that. But she's a woman, and she sees that women are gonna be replaced and all that, and women are never really gonna be replaced. But listen, dude, I get it. If you're a dude and you just don't want to put up with the bullshit, I get it, man. Like, I understand if you want to fuck a sex doll. It's not something I would do, but I get it. But the fact that Houston is making sex doll brothels illegal, that says to me that women are taking sex dolls seriously. Online and on social media, women are ha 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 ha. You guys are pathetic because you're fucking sex dolls and sex dolls can never replace us. Really? So why are we making sex doll brothels illegal? If they weren't a threat to women, then what are you afraid of, right? So it's so transparent. It's fucking hilarious, man. Chris Williamson says my woman has distanced herself from me since yesterday. A guy hit on her, and she asked around about him, and he's trouble. He has a violent streak. Her quote unconditional love quickly disappeared. Of course, that's how it goes. Molly, good to see you in here. Freelance Ronan says, are dudes really buying those sex dolls like that? Freelance, I'm here to tell you. Listen, Freelance, listen, just like Swade Senator says, you'd be surprised. Yo, Freelance, dudes are buying these fucking sex dolls, bruh. Like, they wouldn't be making them if dudes weren't buying them. And they're charging upwards of $3,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 for some of this stuff, man. Yeah, man, I'm like, dudes are buying these sex dolls. You better believe it. Armando Moreno says, and shout out to Armando, man. Dude, Armando he's a fucking rock solid dude. Says, I believe that turd flinging monkey was on the Redman chat last Saturday morning disguising himself as a troll. He was trying to give Donovan a hard time. Listen, man, I may have said that on the air. I don't know. I think I did say that on the air. It was the guy, his name, yeah, he had some sort of name or whatever, but his name is like Ethan X or whatever. And he actually commented on the live stream that I did with Rolo Tomasi this past Friday. He says the comment he left was skip to 33 minutes, or he says, if you're like me and don't want to hear Donovan, you want to hear Rolo, skip to 33 minutes. Then he edits it and says, Donovan, you brag too much, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine, whatever, you're a troll. Then he makes an appearance on the Redman group and talks about the fact that I took off my shirt to look tough and this. No, I took off my shirt because it's fucking hot in this hotel room. That's why I took off my shirt. And again, he asked me, why did I take off my shirt? Because I fucking want to, right? Like that is turd flinging monkey. Listen, I'm not going to say that was him, but I'm not going to say that it wasn't. Turd flinging monkey likes to make, he made fun of me. Like, he made fun of my masculinity. Oh, Donovan has big muscles, and he's in great shape, and he this and that and the other. Ooh, that makes you a man. Yeah, he makes fun of what he wants. So that's the MO of that guy. He's like, oh, Donovan thinks he's so tough, you brag too much. Why are you worried about what I brag about? Why are you worried about that? Yeah. Listen, I can't say for sure, but that had TFN written all over it. So, I agree with you on that one, Armando. Definitely agree. W1 Coyote says, apparently men will be replaced by robots. Yeah, this is what women like. Women would like to think that, but we have far more agency than women do. Freelance says $10,000, no fucking way. Damn, I'm in the wrong line of work, bro. I'm trying to tell you, if I knew, if I knew how to build sex robots, you don't think I'd be doing that shit right now? Shit. BK from the Rocky says, wow, I know broads can be a headache, but damn, a doll, really? Again, like as a 5%er, as a man with red pill awareness, we understand that there's going to be a certain amount of bullshit that comes with dealing with women. There's going to be risk. And Rollo Tomasi said it best at the 21 convention. It's actually sitting right next to me. Listen, a lot of low-level MGTOWs like to say the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Yeah, but you still want that juice, right? And my response to the juice isn't worth the squeeze is, okay, maybe the juice isn't worth the squeeze for you, but did you ever consider that the juice available to you is not the same juice that's available to me? For me, the juice is worth the squeeze. Look, don't get me wrong, there's bullshit that comes with dealing with women, right? Like, I adore Devin, we have a great relationship, but yeah, there is a certain amount of bullshit that comes with dealing with her. Right now, the benefits far outweigh the bullshit that I have to go through, which makes that juice worth the squeeze. But a lot of men like to say the juice isn't worth the squeeze. Well, no, you're not getting the same juice. Like the juice that one woman offers me is not going to be the same juice that woman offers you. So to me, it's worth it because I'm getting a better quality juice. To you, it's not worth it because she's not really giving you that much juice. You have to work a little harder for it. Sophie says, why buy a sex doll when you can go to a brothel? Really, guys buy this stuff. He says, wait, why buy a doll when you can go to a brothel? Really, guys buy this stuff? Because brothels are illegal, Sophie. That's why. Somebody ban Sophie. I don't like it when I have people like that chatting. Ban Sophie. Get her out of here. Stupid question. Yeah, dudes are, listen, man, like, prostitution is illegal, man. Prostitution is illegal. Brothels are illegal, you know? Like, dudes just want to get their dicks wet without having to be arrested, you know? And like I said, man, like, I would never, like, me personally, that's not my solution. Listen, the red pill and MGTOWs, we have everything in common. The only difference is the solution. The low-level MGTOW solution is to just completely check out of the dating market. Just say, forget it, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, it's Russian roulette, I'm out of here. Well, the red pill solution is just adjust your game. You have to evolve. You have to be, instead of being risk averse, you have to be risk tolerant, right? That's the masculine burden of performance. And Turd Fleeting Monkey likes to make fun of that too. Well, you want so much credit because because you embrace the masculine burden of performance. Yeah, that's what's necessary to strive in life, right? Like, it's so funny how he and guys like him like to make fun of the fact that we're a little bit more risk tolerant than they are. Like, they like to make fun. No, these are male characteristics. This is who we're supposed to be. Listen, if that's not something you want to do, that's fine, but don't make fun. Dude, making fun of me and acting like you live a better life than me because you fuck a doll and I fuck women with heartbeats? Get out of here with that. Thank you for deleting Sophie. Get her ass out of here. JC says they want their safe spaces. So yeah, man. So I haven't decided whether or not I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, because my flight leaves at 9:45 Pacific, so I'm going to be I don't know. Just depending. I mean, listen, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna be up early tomorrow, so I might do a live stream tomorrow. But I really don't like doing these live streams from, when I'm not in my studio, because obviously the quality goes way down. And don't get me wrong, it's cool to do these impromptu shows because they tend to be a little bit more organic. But I spent a shitload of money on hardware, software, studio equipment, studio mics, and all that stuff. I want to give you guys, and the reason I invested all that stuff is because I want to give you guys the best experience possible. No, listen, man, I know you guys understand that I do travel and this and that. So every once in a while, if I'm on the road and I happen to do one or two of these, that's fine. But I haven't been able to do I think the last TSR live that I did from the studio, I think it might have been a week ago. And before then, it had been a week before I did that one. So listen, man, I'm itching to get back to the studio. I've got 3.5 weeks worth of topics, back to back, ready to go. So I'm itching to get back to Philly. Getting back to my regular schedule. Like I said, man, things have been crazy. I did the 21 convention, which was the thrill of a lifetime. I had a great time doing that. Went back to Philly for a couple days, hopped right back on a plane, came out here to Reno, had to take care of some business, but all of that business has been done and taken care of. And I've got a 10 o'clock flight out of Reno, Nevada tomorrow morning, and tomorrow night I will be back in the city of brotherly love. And when I get back, Devin is going to greet me wearing nothing but high heels and a smile. She will drain my balls, and things will be back to normal. So very, very, very much looking forward to that. Let's see. Let me read these. Bruno Goat says, thanks for replying to my email earlier. Yeah, no problem, man. Every once in a while, actually, that was, there was another guy who pointed out that one of my links, Red Pill Origins Volume 1, pointed to another episode. Every once in a while, I'll screw up the links, but yeah, I'll go back in there, Bruno, and I'll make those links right. Let me talk to my web guy about it. If he's not available, because I don't really know where he's at right now. If he's not available, if you can just be patient with me, as soon as I get back to my studio, I'll correct it immediately, and I'll actually send you the link to the updated. I'll send you the link to the correct episode, and we'll go from there. And again, if there are any links that are broken, if there are any links on my website that point to different episodes, don't hesitate to let me know. It takes 5 seconds to correct that when I'm in my studio, my lab. Freelance Ronin says, my ears burn every time they say the juice isn't worth the squeeze catchphrase. I love it. I also love the Russian roulette. Yeah, being in a relationship is like playing Russian roulette. No, it's not. Playing Russian roulette doesn't have a benefit. Being in a relationship does. Well, what benefits are those, Donovan? I don't know, regular sex, right? Blowjobs, right? A warm body to stick your dick in. Femininity, a woman who's nice to you, who's kind to you, treats you well. You play Russian roulette, what's the benefit of that? People don't play Russian roulette. And again, this is why the Russian roulette analogy is inaccurate. People don't actively pursue Russian roulette. Like, we all know the dangers of Russian roulette, right? We know the dangers of Russian roulette. You can kill yourself, right? But we don't have people continuing to line up to play Russian roulette. They don't do that because they know they can die. But we know by the same token, we know all the risks that come with being in relationships with women, yet we still pursue them. Why? Because there are benefits to having relationships with women. There is no benefit to Russian roulette. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, but you still want the juice. The juice available to me is not the same as the juice available to you. It's worth the squeeze for me, not for you. So miss me with those catchphrases. Good comment there, Freelance. Aunt James says that phrase is the same as I'm a strong woman. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, man. It's fucking 3 o'clock 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm yawning. Whew. Okay. JC said, did I miss the topic on this live stream, or are we still on the rant? No, you probably missed it, but I'm actually going to leave this live stream up on YouTube. I'm not going to put it on Patreon. So, yeah, you can always go back and watch the replay. Joby1 Coyote says, MGTOWs saying that women are not worth the effort are missing the point. It's hard because you have to suffer to gain something valuable. Otherwise, it wouldn't have value as everyone would have had it. Right. Low-level MGTOWs, they want the cheat code. They want relationships to be easy. They want women to be attracted to them just because. It doesn't work that way. It takes hard work to become attractive to attractive women. Low-level MGTOWs, they don't want to put in the work. Low-level MGTOWs think that they are entitled to the best women out there, the best-looking women out there, simply because they have a dick. And that's not true. When reality hits them in the face, oh shit, I actually have to work. I actually have to suffer. I actually have to keep up my value. I actually have to improve myself to be attractive to attractive women. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. All right, that's fine. can do whatever you want, but you do understand that anything worth having, anything worth working for is worth having, right? Like, guys have to, and again, listen, man, I mean, I don't have a problem with low level MGTOWs until they start shooting arrows at us. Ha ha ha, look at Donovan. Like, like this is exactly what Turd Flinging Monkey did. He said, ha ha ha, look at Donovan. You know, he's got this girlfriend with these huge tits and these nice asses and this and that and the other. Oh, ha ha ha, look at Donovan and his hot girlfriend. Ha ha ha, look at Donovan with Devin. Like, why are you making fun of me? Like, you're making fun of me because my girl has great tits? You're making fun of me because my girl has a nice ass? Like, what are you doing? Ha ha ha, look at him. He's driving a Lamborghini. 0 cents. Freelance Runner says, brother, you sound like me since I got away from night shift, right? Retro Fan says, learning that attraction must be maintained was a game changer for me in my red pill journey. Yeah, man, listen. Getting the girl, listen, women are like college. Getting into college, that's easy. But actually, you know what? That's a bad analogy. Staying in college is the challenge. It's not easy to attract attractive women. But once you actually have her, dude, the work isn't over. You have not reached the mountaintop. You still have to maintain, not only do you have to maintain your level of attractiveness, you got to keep her in line. Because if you stop keeping her alive, then she is going to cheat. I mean, it's just, and this was largely what my speech was about, the residual costs of living the red pill life. Okay, listen, man, I've got a great looking girlfriend who treats me well. I've got this podcast. Things are great. It doesn't end there. There are residual costs to this. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this edition of TSR. I guess we'll call it live. I guess it's prime time because it's 6:30 on the East Coast. Depending upon if I'm packed tomorrow, I may do a short live stream before I get to the before I hit the airport. But TSR live with Donovan Sharpe will resume in its normal day and time on Wednesday morning at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, on right here on this YouTube channel. Also, I'm going to be doing the Brother Pill Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I'm not going to be on this Tuesday with O'Shea and LAR Movement. I'll be on with them on Wednesday, and then the schedule will be good to go from here on out. I don't plan on doing any traveling for Thanksgiving or Christmas. My ass is staying put in Philly. Dude, I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Washington, D.C. I've been to Atlanta. I've been to Orlando. I've been to Reno. I want to stay in Philly. I don't want to see. I don't need any more planes. I don't want any more planes. So I'm going to be staying put for a while. So you guys are going to get the same high volume of content, high quality, high volume content that you guys are used to. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will either see you tomorrow or I will see you guys back in Philly. Thanks for watching.